If you have been unprofitable, then this teaching is the right teaching for you, because at the end of this video, you would have been exposed with the most profitable strategy in the Forex industry. So grab your pen, grab your book, and take note of every single thing I'm going to be teaching in today's video. Let's go, guys. We are going to be taking US 30 for our teaching today. The essence is to show you that this particular top-down analysis system can be replicated on any asset at all, be it commodities, crypto, or forex pairs. So far it has the chart, it can be replicated. Okay, so for those of you that have been following my YouTube teachings, you all will know that we operate using an organized top-down analysis that allows us to express our multi-time frame system in a way that allows us to read the markets from the monthly time frame to the weekly, to the daily, to the 4 hours time frame, then to the 1 hour time frame to pick a real-time trade entry opportunity. Okay, it's a top-down system, so that means we start from the monthly time frame and take it down in a regressive manner to the 1 hour time frame in order to pick our real-time trade entry opportunity. Okay, so what is the first thing we do when we come onto the chart? For some of you that are familiar with us, you are going to know this already, that the first thing we do is to identify the real-time zone where price is at. This we have done on the monthly time frame. Then the next thing we want to do on this same monthly time frame is to read the entire structures that took prices to that point. Why do we read the entire structures? This is to allow us to understand the overall structures of prices. Okay, the monthly time frame, which we refer to as the top floor of the penthouse, allows us to know the entire structure of prices, the entire trend of prices, and the entire direction of prices. So we are now able to take that information to the small time frames like the 1 hour to be able to pick an opportunity within the direction of trend or pick an opportunity in a retracement. We make money either ways, in the direction of trend or in a retracement. Okay, so what are we going to do? We have identified the real-time point where prices are. The next thing we do is what? Is to zoom out, right? You can zoom out just like I've done right now and read the entire structures that took prices to this point. Here, I can even see the structures from 1971, right? But I'm just going to take it from here. So here, all of these moves is what? Push and exhaustion, right? Then after prices made this push and exhaustion, what did we see prices do? We saw price start on small fractals. Here, we can just decide to just zoom in, just to be able to see the structures clearly. Okay, naturally, sometimes I don't even go back to about 1971, but I just had to do it just for teaching purposes. But if you want, it's better just for details, right? Okay, so now that we saw prices make the big fractals, what did we now see prices do? We saw prices start on small fractals. Okay, so this is push, exhaustion, push, exhaustion. We saw prices establish the bigger fractal here, push, exhaustion. Then we saw prices came for even another huge fractal here, push, exhaustion at this level. Then we saw prices came here, made push and exhaustion. Okay, so after this fractal, what did we see? We saw price started on small fractals. What are the small fractals? From here, we saw prices make push and exhaustion to this point. Then price made push and exhaustion to this point. Then even went further again to now establish small fractals, which is push and exhaustion, and the push that took prices to the top point where prices is currently rejecting from. Okay, so we can take this up a little bit. Okay, so one thing that is clear, right, is that prices in its entirety is bullish. This is because we can see prices clearly moving on clear structures of higher highs and higher lows. Okay, and we all know that a clear coordination of higher highs and higher lows entails a bullish structure. Okay, so now on the monthly time frame, apart from us seeing clear higher highs and higher lows, we are seeing different wave of fractals. Okay, for those of you that have followed my teaching on fractals, you all will know that fractals are likewise movements of structures, and fractals can be measured by the length of the exhaustion. For example, if we see prices make these big fractals like this, and we now see prices start on small fractals like this. Okay, this is another wave of fractal, and if we now see price start on small ones like this is another wave of fractal. If we want to categorize prices, we will say, okay, the first fractal ended here. We would now say that, okay, the second fractal ended here. Then this is the last higher low of the third fractal. Okay, so this is how we keep grouping prices into fractals. I have a full course on fractals for those of you that want to learn how to be able to apply fractals to winning trades. Okay, so link is in the description below for you to have access to that particular course and mentorship program. Okay, so now that this has been defined, what are we going to do next? The next thing we are now going to do is to what? Is to read. The next thing we are going to do is to identify the last higher low of prices. This we have identified right here. That is where price is currently rejecting at right now. We can see that what prices goes to the last higher low and price has been rejecting. Okay, so we will now take the last higher low of prices and take the highest point of prices, which is this point here, and we'll now take prices into what will now be known as our range of focus. Okay, so why do we have a range of focus? This is because what? We have been able to read the entire structures on the monthly time frame, right? Without any iota of doubt, we know that price is bullish, and we have been able to see prices, ride along within different fractals. Okay, so however, we have to be able to what? To bracket prices into small information so that we can be able to use this small information to our advantage on picking what? A real-time trade entry opportunity. Okay, because at the end of the day, even though we come onto the monthly time frame, we don't pick our trades on the monthly time frame. We pick it on the 1 hour time frame. So on the monthly time frame, it's just for us to understand the entire story and keep bracketing prices into what range of focuses. We do that on the monthly, weekly, daily, even the 4 hours, until we see a real-time trade entry opportunity, right? So how do you bracket prices into what? A range of focus. You take the last higher low, which you have seen us do right here. This is the last higher low of prices. Okay, you can see the last higher low here. Prices made this within small fractal, and this is the highest point of prices. And this window, like we said, is now what? Is now our range of focus. Okay, so now what are we going to do? Now we are now going to take this range of focus to what? To the weekly time frame in order for us to see a real-time trade entry opportunity. Okay, so but before we go on to the weekly time frame, I want us to label these levels. Okay, so this one right here can be known as a monthly HL. Monthly HL means what? Monthly higher low, right? And the highest point that prices got to right here can be labeled as the monthly resistance point. Okay, monthly resistance. Okay, so now that that has been defined, let's take that information to the weekly time frame in order for us to connect the story within what will now be what? Our range of focus. Okay, so one thing that is clear is that what? On the weekly time frame, I can actually see the structures. Okay, I can see the structures and I can read the structures. However, I prefer to what? In this case, I would prefer to go to the daily time frame. So the daily time frame just expands the structures a little bit more so that at least for explanation and for teaching purposes, we can be able to see the structures a bit clearer. Okay, on my own, I could decide to just identify these structures on the weekly time frame, identify all of the bullish structures on the weekly time frame here. However, for teaching purposes, we can decide to go down to the daily time frame. At the end of the day, our job is what? Trying to collaborate all of these time frames to our advantage in picking a real-time trade entry opportunity. Okay, so now we'll now go down to the daily time frame and take this range of focus. This is still our range of focus. We'll take it down to the daily time frame in order for us to see a real-time trade entry opportunity within this window. This means on the weekly time frame, we didn't do anything. Okay, even if we're doing anything on the weekly time frame, like I said, it is just to bracket prices into what? Range of focus. So it's just basically the same thing. Okay, so now we are on the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, let's put all of this close, the monthly resistance and the monthly higher low, so they are not too far away. Okay, so what is going on the daily time frame? On the daily time frame, we can be able to read the structures from the lowest point right here. From here, we saw price made a small fractal, right? Push exhaustion. We saw price started establishing a big fractal here. Then we saw price establish the biggest fractal here. Okay, so now this is now the last higher low within the confinement of this fractal. So after this, we saw prices start small fractals here, made push exhaustion, then made push and exhaustion at this level. This is another last higher low within the confines of this fractal. It's important to note, right, that this level right here, I'll make it pinpoint, this level right here is not an higher low. Okay, all of these movements right here are not an higher low because prices did not create an higher high. Okay, higher lows are only established by the presence of an higher high. You can see that this high right here, this particular high right here is still higher. The highest point right here is higher than this particular one. So price did not make an higher high. This means that what this level right here is not an higher low. Higher highs are only established by the presence of an higher low. Okay, so now that that has been defined, what did we see? We saw that what there were different wave of fractals. Okay, so this was the first wave of fractal here. So this was push, exhaustion, push to this monthly resistance level. Then there was a break of structure. After prices broke the structure, it went back for a discount at this level. Then prices broke into another structure circle, okay, or another fractal. This was the last higher low of the next fractal that prices broke. Remember that this higher low here was the first one that prices broke. Okay, let's make it slim a bit. Let's make it slim so that we can be able to see it. That okay, this was the last higher low. This was the first higher low that prices broke. So after prices broke this first higher low, it broke this second higher low. Then after prices did that, what the prices do? Prices came and broke this next higher low right here. Okay, this was what the candlesticks that broke this next higher low. So there were three waves of fractals right here. However, the last one got broken at this point. This was the last higher low that broke the last one. Okay, so now within the eye of all of these fractals, right? Within the eye of all of these fractals, it's just going to be a situation, right? Of from here, we'll say prices made push, prices made an exhaustion, price made push, price made an exhaustion, price made push, prices made an exhaustion. Like we said, fractals can be measured by the length of the exhaustion, and there's no exhaustion ahead of this exhaustion here that shares equal or more length in terms of pips. So within the eye of this same fractal, all of these are push movements, and what? And this is what? This is the break of this particular structure. So after prices broke the structure, what the prices do? Prices sat on this monthly higher low level right here, and this monthly higher low level now became what? A PRA. A PRA means a potential reversal area. Okay, and a potential reversal area, these are levels that prices gets to and prices may not be able to go beyond. And what? And if we see a break of structure at this PRA, if we see a discount, we are going to buy in the direction of trend. Okay, so what is my next job in the line of duty right now? My next job is that what? Okay, we've seen prices sat on a monthly higher low level, but beyond the monthly higher low level, this level will now be known as what? As a daily support PRA. Okay, because you can see that what there are support levels right here. So this is what? A daily support PRA. Like we said, a PRA means what? A potential reversal area, right? And what? And if I see a break of structure, because if we are buying it in the direction of trend, if I see a break of structure, I'm going to buy straight in the direction of trend. Okay, so now from the monthly resistance points, we saw the first wave of fractal here. This is what? Push and exhaustion. This is a big wave of fractal. Then after this, we saw prices made small wave of fractal here, push, exhaustion. Then we saw price made push and exhaustion again. This is another wave of fractal, and this now becomes what? The last lower high within the confines of this particular fractal. So what am I going to do? In order for me to see a real-time trade entry opportunity, I'm now going to pick the highest level at this point and the lowest level at this point. And if I see a break of structure, what am I going to do? I'm going to buy in the direction of trend. Okay, so this place I will label it as what? As resistance CSC. CSC means that what? This is the current structure circle or the current fractal that is currently playing out in the market. Okay, so we'll now take that window to the 4 hours time frame. Okay, so let's put this CSC close by, and let's put the daily support PRA close by so that we can be able to see them clearly. Okay, so now within this window, how can we see a real-time trade entry opportunity? Okay, from this resistance point here, we saw prices make push and exhaustion. Then we saw prices came for a push at this daily support PRA. We saw prices form this exhaustion. We saw prices went for another push, and we saw prices go for the break of structure. Okay, so now that we saw a break of structure, we are very clear that in the direction of trend, this is our take profit. Okay, because our rule is what? If we are buying direction of trend, buy to the highest level of the broken fractal. However, we are also knowledgeable enough to know that after a break of structure, prices comes back for a discount around the 61.8 or for a retracement around the 61.8 before takeoff to the top. It's just a beautiful situation of push, exhaustion, break structure. Prices comes back to the 61.8 before heading for take profit. Okay, or you can see prices like this, break of structure, come back to the 61.8 before take profit. So this is a move we've noticed very well in the market that we are able to capitalize on, because when prices comes for that retracement, which we call a discount, we are able to enter at a cheaper price. Okay, so here now, what are we going to do? We are now going to what? Look for an opportunity at what? At a cheaper price by bringing out our Fibonacci from the lowest point right here. This is the lowest point right here. Then take to the highest point of rejection right here. Then our buy is pinpoint at 61.8. This is where our buy is. And our stop loss is just below this level, a little bit, just below this level. And our take profit is here for the most beautiful 1:2.8 risk to reward. That means if you are in this trade, you will currently be in profits. Okay, maybe at this point you would have even broken even and let the trade be risk-free. Okay, so this is how we are able to apply the most simple strategy for maximum profits in the forex market. Okay, and if you want to learn more about this particular strategy, there's a link in the description below where you can join my mentorship program, where I'm going to hold you by the hand through the understanding and mastery of pure price action trading. Okay, so this is what keeps us profitable over 8 years in the forex market, and I want you guys to also go ahead and replicate it and become profitable and share it to others. Okay, so share, like, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more contents, and subscribe to the mentorship program to have an intimacy in the mastery of price action. See you guys in the next video.